Morning folks, and welcome to the Happy Hooker YouTube channel. This morning I'm not taking the boat out. It's still hooked up from last night. We're quite late when we got back, so I've got a bit of ragworm left over. The weather's not suitable for taking boat out, so I thought I'd take Kirsty, one of the hookettes, out on the gynn wall. Just get this boat unhooked, get the tackle in, make us way down. Relentless, I'm knackered and all. But it's better than sitting at home. See you shortly. Right guys, we're at our selected location. Just look at that sea. Not one single boat out from any of these boat clubs on the File Close. There's 3 boat clubs along here. Now that sea is flat as a witch's tit, and there's not one boat out, me included. If I'd known it was going to be this flat, I'd have been tempted to get out. This morning I've got our crusty Kirsty with us. Morning. Morning. Let's get the rod set up. The most important thing I've got with me is my basket out my boat with the bacon and the sausages and the bread and the butties and everything else. That'll do. Let's have a look who's inside the van there. Inside the van this morning we've got Hookline Lil. Morning.
Hi.
And Mickey Fart Pants. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. They're sitting in there. I'm going to leave this van running today. Might waste a bit of diesel, but who cares? We'll be warm. That's all that matters. Without further ado, I better get on with getting these rods set up and make a start, Anna. See you in a bit. Right guys, I've got the rod out. Today I'm using, this is my old beach tackle, this, a Shakespeare Agility 12.9, I think that says, surf rod. I've had to borrow a reel off Kirsty because I give all my stuff away to the hookettes. That's an Achios reel. I'm just going to set up now a very simple barbarian rig, or what I call a barbarian. You might want to call it a chunk flat, unless you've got. Oh no, it's alright. I make my own rig. I don't like shop bought rigs. I think they're crap. I did want a sliding boom on, but I've left them all on the boat. Where are we?
Oh, it's very flat.
I can find the end of my line. That is. Made a pig's ear with that. Right, so I'm going to take out now. There we go. I'm going to take out arm's length, like so. Snippity that. Put that for a minute. Right, one end. Great big loop. Like that. It helps you get it in the right way, doesn't it? Great big loop like that. That little dog end off it. Round 2 fingers, take that off, twist, and then pull that loop back through it, and you end up with a figure of 8. You see that? Little bit of spit, pull it tight. Yeah, and that's one end at rig. That will be going up to me main line. That end. This end, I'll be tying an hook on it. I'm going to put a small hook on that one, and the other end exactly the same. What you want to do, you need to make sure that your hooks are not going to get tangled up together. Same again, pull it round, another great round 2 fingers, twist and pull, figure of 8 again, and then that is what we end up with. So I can get one hook on that one and one hook on that one. Weight on the bottom, cast it in, 5 minutes later, catching fish. Allegedly. Let's hope.
Allegedly. No, you do, you lucky bugger.
Have you noticed whose rod's already in the water and fishing? I'll sort all the kids out and start getting the bacon butties ready and stuff, shall I?
I will doing my stuff now.
Right, on the bottom hook I'm going to go with quite a big hook today. Quite a big hook for me, them are size 2s. Don't know what them are. On the bottom hook I'm going to put a decent size rig on. I'm going to stick a load of lugworm and some squid on it. Hopefully they'll look like they've seen better days. They've got wet a bit on boat bite, look at that. That looks like a size 3's hook or a size 4's. And all I'll do with that is get state of it, still sharp. All we'll do with that is thread that through, get it up if I have my glasses on, thread that through there, yeah, create a loop there, wrap round your eye, wrap round 6 times, get hold of it. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take that end of the line, pass it back through the loop you've just made, keep hold of it, and you pull from this end, not that end. Look a bit of spit, pull from that end and watch it all slide down, slide down, slide down. There we go, one nice, that's called an half blood knot, that, and that's the knot I use right across the board. Snip that nice and flat. On that's going to be going some squid, some lugworm, hopefully for a little codling or a decent cod, because the cod have been showing. And then on the top hook we're going to be using, if I can find up, there they are, we're going to be using a mustards size 1s, and I'm just going to be sticking bits of ragworm on this, see if I could pick up any late bass or flatties or, ouch, get it stuck in my mouth. Same again, turn it through the eye, create a loop, get all that out the way, create a loop, round 6 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the dog end, pass it back through the loop you've just made, if you can see it. Stop making the balls of it. There we go. Wet it off, so you pull from this end, and it always helps when you pull the hook into your finger. Yeah, pull tight, tight, pull tight. I always push the knot down properly, pull tight again, push down properly again, pull tight again. One little hook tied on. Have you got a weight for me please, Kirsty? Because I don't own beach weights and stuff like that. All my weights don't have any grippers on, whereas when you're fishing like this you do need grippers. So the way I'm going to do this now is, let's have a look. There, I'm going to do it that way. Big hook at the top, little hook on the bottom. Don't forget, once this is in the water it will be lying like that, so that bottom hook is going to be on the bottom, so is that top hook. Hopefully we'll get some nice decent fish. One can only hope, eh? What I'll do is I'll put my baits on and then I'll start filming again in a minute. Ouch. So that now goes to me, main line. There we go. One homemade, I suppose you could call it a 2-hook flapper, couldn't you? Yeah, I call it a barbarian rig because it's easy. And I think I've lost my bait needle.
What, mate?
There it is. Right, so on the bottom hook I'm going to go with, there's not many worms there, there's enough. I'm going to go with a little ragworm. So head off, needle through, push, push, push. I've lost my rig. There it is. Put your hook into the end of that. Push your worm on. Easy peasy. Now these are them size ones are the mustard worm hooks that have got the 2 little spikes sticking out at the shank of the hook to try to help, and it does help to help you your worms stop rolling off the line. Look at that. That screams bass, doesn't it? If there's any still knocking about. And if not, I'm sure we'll catch something else.
Cod and whiting.
Cod and whiting. It'll be whiting and whiting more than likely. Right, have we got some squid and some? Have we got some squid and some? Yeah. I forgot what worm. What's the worm called? Lugworm. That's what I'm looking. That's the word I'm looking for.
Frozen.
What? All of it.
I think so. We ran out, didn't we, love? Here.
Not sure where I got these from.
Yeah.
Have you got one for me? No.
Melting water.
It'll melt in my hand. One frozen lugworm. I'll just soften it up a bit.
Leave them open then.
It is quite cold today. I can't see what temperature it says on there, but Not sure what's going on with that. There we go. On she goes. I might have to wait 5 minutes to put one of these on. I'll tell you what, while I'm waiting for them to defrost a bit, I'm just going to set off with a bit of squid. You got a knife, Gus? No. No, it's alright, I'll just use that. Right, full body of a squid. I have got bait elastic in my box somewhere. So in through the top, wrap your hook round, in again, wrap your hook round, in again, wrap your hook round. Now I pull the top of it over the top eye on the hook, and then we get the bait elastic. Now I'm really good at this, me. Not.
Lots gone.
Get the bait elastic on and wrap around. 5 million times. See, told you I was good at it. 5 million times. Start again. Let's get some elastic out. There we go. And that frozen squid on my fingers. There. Tell you what, I was going to do sod all, but I hope if I did it right-handed, wouldn't it? There we go. Now we might have half a chance. See, I'm wrapping this just around above the top shank of the hook, just to hold it. There we go. Right. There we go. One nice squid bait. Put this onto my link swivel. One rig, set. When it lies in the water, that should lie like that. Beautiful. Now, I'm not one for great big long swinging pendulum in doobity-doo-dah in casting. Most places you don't need to do it. It's just all I do is I just put it over my head and a nice gentle swab. I've probably gone out there 40-50 yards. Hold on there, tighten it up. Watch the end of the rod. I'm sure how you saw that. Let's have a look at Kirsty doing her cast there. Go on, Kirsty, show us how you do it. Where's she going? Lovely cast. That was probably a good 30-40 yard out, which on the gynn wall is all you need to do. And I better put this battery on charge, this camera on charge, otherwise we're going to end up running out. Next job, get the cooker out and the bacon butties on. Do you want a bacon butty, Kirst? Kirsty?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Oh, I might also mention, she normally has a tripod with her, but in all her haste and rushing me about this morning, she forgot the tripod. So, coats on the wall, rods on the coats, happy days, just as good. See you in a bit. One of the added bonuses about fishing on this gynn wall is when you bring the kids, there's always something for them to do. And I can let the dogs have a little bit of a wander about. Them two I can anyway, because them two behave. And you sat right next to your van where you're fishing. So if you get cold, just go sit in van and watch your VOD. Bacon butty time. I keep saying that, don't I? Well guys, Kirsty's just had a bite and missed it. I'm about to be having a bite and I won't be missing these, trust me. Sausages courtesy of Tommy yesterday. Lovely pack of bacon, Lurpak butter, must be Lurpak, anything else just won't do. Some brown subs and some white muffins for the kids. We'll all be fed and watered very shortly. This is what it's all about, isn't it? Life's good. Well guys, the fish are being a bit elusive. The kids are running around like lunatics, but look at this little visitor on wall here. Just because she's feeding her a bit of a bacon butty. That's brilliant, that. Absolutely stunning. I'll zoom in on it actually.
I gave it that.
If I can bloody do it. There we go. What did you give it that, Lil? Is it your butty?
Yeah.
Look at that.
It looks hungry.
Same again as I said yesterday. I'd rather be out here doing this.
So cute.
Even though it's a bit chilly today and the fish are not really coming. In fact, the fish are not coming at all. To be fair, I've not been watching my rod. I've been busy doing this lot. So, we'll see. I get this butty yet and I can do some serious fishing then, can't I? Or some serious messing about. One of the two. See you in a bit. Well guys, as usual, I was eating my butty. I don't even know what I've done with it now. On one of the third or fourth bites of my butty, the rod went bang. Now, unless it's something minuscule, there's nothing on. But it was a bite nevertheless. I might put a little link swivel on that bit. No. I'll probably catch as much when it's out there as I will do when it flung out there.
We're dead.
Yesterday when we was coming in at Anglesey, the rest of me butty, proper butty, stuffed actually. Yesterday when I was coming in on the boat at Anglesey, gamekeeper John was fishing at the side where I landed my boat. I had a good natter with him and give him a couple of fish and so on and so forth. He's coming out on the boat next week and the week after. So that might be one for you to watch, guys. Very popular lad. Seems like a nice fella. We'll get him on the boat. I can't give him a name because he's already got a name, hasn't he? Rubbish! We'll cast this out and try again, eh?
It's arranged today, so it's looking good.
Look at this.
Looking good. So let's see how we can go today. I will get back to you soon.
Well guys, I've just turned the van around. Oops. I've just turned the van around because it's lovely and toasty and warm in this van with all the heater on and everything. And I can still see my rod. This is what you call luxury fishing. Huh? She's still sat out there like a little gnome. The kids are still running riot. And I'm sat here with a dog, licking my face. They don't hyacinth. And I can see my rod. If that rod goes bung bung boo, I can jump out and go and get it, can't I? What I'll do is I just give it every 10 minutes or so. I'll just check my baits and change them up, freshen them up, get it cast back out. Now we did have a bite. I've had a couple of bites actually, but I think they've been on the big squid bait, and I think that they've only been little fish that have actually been biting it. So I've not caught anything yet. Is this what land fishing's like? You won't catch nothing. Apparently there was a match on in down south somewhere yesterday. 80 blokes fishing it. Nobody had a fish. Not one fish. I bet the boats that went out caught fish. I'll let you know when something's happening, eh? See you in a bit. How far?
Nothing.
Rubbish. What do you think of it?
Good.
It's good.
Amazing.
Amazing. What, with all the fish we've caught?
No. Because they were fish. I was climbing under rock climbing bit.
Oh yeah, that's it. See, there you are, right from the horse's mouth. The fish is rubbish, but the rock climbing's brilliant. I ain't that lot. Now it's throwing it down. We're still nice and toasty warm. Kirsty's being very, very die-hard out there. We're sat next to her rod in the hope that a fish comes along. I'm still hopeful. I'm about to go and change my bait again. What time is it? We're just over the top of tide now, about 20 minutes after, so it should start running back the other way very, very shortly. And hopefully then, we might get a bit of a bing bong boom with a fish or two, eh? Let's hope. Fingers crossed. What do you reckon?
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing and nothing. There you go.
0 out.
Right, guys, I've just been and rebaited and cast it back out again now in the hope that we're getting a fish. Kirsty has finally admitted defeat and come and got in the car where it's all toasty warm.
I'll be back out in a minute, guys. I'll be back out in a minute.
Do you know something? Sometimes it's not all about catching fish. It's about getting out there. I mean, today for us it's a little bit of family time. The only one that's missing is our Lola, but she stayed out for the night, so she's not here obviously. But like I said, it's not always about just catching fish. sometimes it's about just being out there, out of the house, nice bit of fresh air and enjoying it. Hopefully we will get a fish to show you. We're hoping anyway. See you in a bit. Right guys, well the rain stopped a bit. Kirsty's just reeled up now. Let's have a look at what rig she's using. Looks like a 2-up flapper to me. Her baits are looking a bit, in fact they're looking very chewed up and gone, so that's evidence that there is fish out there. What do you think, Kirsty? Having another go?
One more go.
One more cast.
Your last cast,
Last cast, eh? Let's see what she fling this out. I mean, there you go. Look how she does that with that bloody bait needle. She's brilliant at it, isn't she? Wonder who showed you how to do that. Look at these turnstones, I believe they're called. Look at them up all here. Beautiful, beautiful little birds. Let's see if I can zoom in on them. Oh, they're odd. But they're here though. They're only here, running around. Love it. Look at the little gets. I have got some bread left in the van. I'm going to feed them that. Let me just zoom down a bit. I'm going to get you casting out your final cast, Kirsty.
Alright.
I'm going to stand back because I don't fancy that weight up back of my head. That's another thing I like about fishing. It's a versatile sport. It's not just for men, is it? The ladies can go and do it and enjoy themselves as well. They just have to get over that initial ooh, I'm not touching that worm sort of thing. Lovely little cast, Kirst. Well done. Right, well we'll have another 10-15 minutes with that cast, and if nothing else that comes, so be it. Don't catch every day, do you? See you in a bit. Right guys, they're in my box. It's the end of the session now, and we have caught absolutely, what have we caught, Kirsty?
Nothing.
Nothing. You got anything to say on the matter?
No. Not a thing.
Sometimes you've just got to admit defeat. There is probably, yeah, there's still plenty of water there to fish in, but it's just not happening, so I think it's home. Eat the shepherd's pie that Kirsty made yesterday, go to sleep, rest at day, get up and start again tomorrow, eh? Like I say, it's not always about catching fish. Sometimes it's about being out and enjoying yourselves in it, darling. So until next time, ta-ra for now.